Hi guys, it's Jennifer with One Crafty Sister coming to you for this week's Monday Night Live. How are you? I am so happy because I'm on vacation for 2 weeks. Not vacation, winter break. Okay, so one of the best things I love about my day job is that we get spring break and winter break and time off at Thanksgiving, and that is my favorite part of working for the public school district. And so I am off for 2 weeks and I don't go back until January 4th. So that means yay me. I'm happy. I am super happy. While you guys are tuning in, let me share this to my group. Carolyn's on winter break too, but a stressful one for you. Oh my goodness. Um, Winter break is great, but you also want to enjoy it, right? All right, let's see here. I hope you can enjoy it, Carolyn. Let's see. So tell me, I want to know, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to answer this question right off. The answer to my question is no. Are you guys ready for Christmas? Are you? I am not ready because the year is just so weird. The year is weird. But I'll tell you really quick something that my family did last night that was super fun. So, our extended family usually gets together on Christmas Eve or actually the night before Christmas Eve. And there's usually, I don't know, about 30 people there. Obviously, we're not doing that this year. So we did get together in our vehicles yesterday. We all met up in a parking lot and then we went on a little caravan to look at Christmas lights. So that was kind of fun. We're just kind of trying to find some sense of family and normalcy during this time. So we did enjoy being silly while we were driving around looking at Christmas lights. Okay, so Madeline, no way you're ready, meaning you're not ready. I'm glad. Hi, Kat. All right, ladies and gents, if there's any gents watching, I am going to show you guys the cutest little project today. Look at this. Look how cute this little project is. Like, just to show you how tiny it is. It's this little tiny milk carton, and inside is a Lindor truffle. Look at that. One of the peppermint holiday ones. And it is a little box that holds the little Lindor truffle, and on the front it says, "Oh, what yum." So I need about 24 of these. So tomorrow I am going to an appointment at my physical therapist, and I started going there a few months ago. And any of you that are friends with me know that I've had some issues with my back over the years, for about 7 years or so. And in this last year, I've finally been able to have some improvement from physical therapy and get back active doing things. So I've been riding bikes and lifting weights and working out again, and it just feels like life again for me, because it was really hard for so many years to not be able to do some of the things that I love to do. So they have really helped me big time, like make some big accomplishments over the last several months. And so they have about 24 staff members in their office, and I feel like I've seen a lot of them more than I've seen a lot of people in my life over the last few months. So when I go tomorrow, I wanted to give them just a little something. So I'm making them all these little treats, and I wanted to show you guys how I'm putting these together. So let me flip you guys down. Okay, so here is super duper cute. Is this not the cutest thing? I'm going to be using some of the Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper out of the holiday catalog. And if you haven't seen this yet, I actually cut up almost all that I had for this. Super pretty blues, purples, teals. I'll show you. I've got a pile of things ready for my projects over here. So this is what's used on this one. Pretty, just really pretty prints here. Here's this pretty, real subtle one. And then the one that I'm going to use tonight is this one. Kind of blue, purpley looking snowflakes. So this is the one I'm going to use tonight. And they're just really fun colors and prints. So this paper is on our year-end clearance. So it is $9.20 on sale in the year-end clearance. So if you really like this paper, snag some before it's gone. And I'm going to be using one of my favorite little go-to holiday stamp sets for little treats, which is the Itty Bitty Christmas. And so, yep, Itty Bitty Christmas, and that's where the Oh What Yum comes from that we're going to use today. And then I'm also going to be using the smallest scallop circle out of the Layering Circles die set. Some Balmy Blue glimmer paper, which this already sold out in the year-end clearance. So I'm using this because that's what I'm using on here, but this is already sold out. Some Whisper white cardstock and a 1-inch circle punch. Okay. So I'm also going to have my 2 pieces of paper for this project. This is a square that's 3 11/16, and we're going to score it at 1 1/4 on all sides. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to score this, and I'll share with you, I got this project idea from my friend Julie DiMatteo. She makes the most adorable little tiny gift packaging, and when I was looking for an idea, I knew that she would have the perfect thing for me. So this is where I got the idea for this project. So now what I'm going to do is I've scored it at 1 1/4 on all 4 sides, and I'm going to go ahead and burnish each of these score lines to get a nice crease. Okay, and then we're going to take and do some trimming. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to trim up one of the score lines on each side. Okay, I'm going to create kind of like a little pinwheel. So I'm going to do 1/4 turn, trim all the way up to the score line, turn, trim up to the score line, turn again. Okay, so now we have these 4 tabs here. And we do need to come in and do a little bit of notching on here so that we get a nice, good fit. So some people call this a miter edge. I just call it notching. So I'm going to do this on all 4 sides, just a little sliver. And then we're also going to come back and just trim these tabs just a little short so they don't get in the way when we fold this all up. So I'm just going to cut about a 1/16 off of each end. Okay. So now we have our card base, our little box base. And I'm going to use some liquid glue to put this together. So what you're going to do is just add some adhesive to your tab and work your way around each tab. So I'm going to kind of give this a little hold for a minute, and then I'm going to go to the next tab. Add a little glue, hold the tab, let it set for a second, and then go to the next one. The last one is the trickiest one, just because of how you have to put this together. You got to kind of get it squeezed in there. So I'm just going to now fold this in, and I'm just going to kind of stick my glue in here and get glue all over. And then you have, oops, a little tiny box. So I'm going to put the Lindor truffle in here, but also 2 mini Reese's peanut butter cups fit in here, and lots of other candies could go in here. And you could make these for all seasons, all themes. Like, I mean, your options are endless. Okay, so there is our little box. I'm going to set that over there. All right, the next thing we're going to do is take our designer series paper, and I'm going to score on the back side just so that you guys can see this. And this is a 2" by 5 3/8. And we are going to score on the short side. We're going to score at 3/8. Let's see, so I got 1, 2, 3/8. And then I'm going to also score at 1 1/8. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to score at 1 1/4. Let's see, let me push this up a little so you can see. So 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 3 3/4, and then 5. Now we have 2 other little score lines that we have to make, and these are going to be at 1 7/8. So I'm going to turn this around to go 1 7/8. Nope, I can't do it that way. Let me think here. 1 I flipped my paper over, so now my score line is in the wrong spot. Hold on just a second. Let me verify what I'm doing here. Okay. We are going to go 1 7/8 here, which basically we're going to be scoring into the center of the 2nd and 4th panel, only down to this first score line. So if you can see the score lines here, okay, which is why I used this side of the paper so you guys could see, we're going to be scoring here and here, just to that first score line, okay? So 1 7/8, and I'm just scoring a little bit there. And then at 4 3/8. Okay, I went a little far on that one, but you can see here where I've got that little score line there and here. The next thing we're going to do is take some type of piercing mat or foam, and we are going to draw the little creases with our stylus for our little top of our milk carton. So I'm just going to take a ruler, and I am going to score from this little line that I just did to the edge here and here, and then the same thing here and here, and that's going to create this little side gusset for the milk crate. So you're just going to take your ruler and use it as a guide and do that 4 times. I'm just using the the foam pad for the Stamparatus. It's a good option for this if it's handy at your desk. Okay, so now you can see how I have those little score lines there. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to turn this bag this way because I want my snowflakes on the outside. So this one score line you're going to fold in, and this top one you're going to fold back. And that's because that is going to be the top of your little milk carton. Okay? And then we're just going to fold our little lines, each of our score lines. Let's get our bone folder out and give them a nice little burnish. I didn't do that here, so let me do that. Okay, and now what we're going to do is on the little piece that there is a 3/8 inch little tab here, we are just going to notch that out so it folds nice and smooth. And we are going to add some glue to the tab here. So I folded it over once, so I have just a little tab in one piece, one of the sections, and I'm going to add some glue here. And then I'll fold this over. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and open it up because sometimes it doesn't line up just perfectly, and while the glue is a little moist and wet, you can just take and rotate it around and see that it's all sealed nicely and straight. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is I'm just going to take where those little score lines were at the top, and I'm just going to pinch them in. So what you've done, let me just, is created those little side gussets. Can you see? And look how inside you've got a perfect little kind of dome top in there. Okay, now there's lots of ways that you could finish this off. I'm going to use glue. You could use mini stapler or a little clip. I'm just going to take, and on the inside here, I'm going to add some glue just to seal it on each little side. So I'm going to hold that for a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so. Put a little on this side. Hold that. And when it's set, it should fit right on top of our box. I just want to make sure this is nice and tight. All right, and then it slides right over our little box bottom. How cute is that? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, and it just slides on and off. Now you'll want to take, and where your seam is, that's going to be the back. So I'm going to set it like that so I remember that that's the back. And now we need a couple extra pieces. We need this pretty balmy blue glimmer paper cut out using this circle, scallop circle. I'm going to pull out my little baby boss. This is the new little embossing machine that will be available on January 5th. And it is so cute. Like you can see, it fits in the whole screen. It's super light. It's perfect for small dies or on the go, or if you don't have a lot of room. It's a super fun little tool, and I'm going to use that to cut this out tonight. Okay, so there is our little scalloped circle. And if you didn't catch at the beginning of the video, this balmy blue glimmer paper is sold out. However, you could use any of our foil papers. We have the really fun, the rainbow glimmer paper that you could find all kind of colors for your projects, and this to do the same thing with. Okay, And then we've got our little stamp, oh, what yum. And we're going to stamp this in Balmy Blue, or I'm sorry, Misty Moonlight. Just like that. Oh, what yum. And we're going to punch it out with the 1-inch circle punch. This is going to go in the inside of the Balmy Blue. Now I'm just going to glue this. I'm going to let it sit. And one of the tips that my friend Julie suggested when she was showing how to make this is she takes her punch and she sets her punch right on top. And I'm like, what a good idea. Now, don't do like me and in a few minutes be like, where's my little piece? I don't know where it's at. It's right under there. I'll forget. So these are the Lindor truffles that I am going to put in these. This is the White Peppermint Limited Edition Holiday. I love these. It's just going to go right down in there. See how cute that fits? And then we're going to add this with just one dimensional. And then you just want to make sure that your dimensional is on the top half because you still want your box to be able to open and close. You don't want to seal it shut. So you're just going to need one dimensional on the top of your sentiment. And it's going to go right there. And then you have your cute little project. How cute is that? Super simple. You can get 3 of these out of a 1 6x6 piece of designer series paper. So if you have a 6x6, you can get 3 tops out of this. And you can get, I think, 6 bases out of a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. So how fun are those? Now this is my stack of all the ones I'm ready to make that I'm about to go bust out and get these all done tonight. So I'll share some pictures with you of all of them done. And remember, I will be sending out the tutorial for this along with pictures and diagrams of the cut and score guides in my email tomorrow. So make sure that you are signed up. There is a link below in the description of the video or to the side or above, depending on what device you're on, that is a link to subscribe to my email list, and you'll get that in tomorrow's email along with a link to rewatch this video and have it handy for the future when you want to go make these. And then soon I will be sharing all the fun things that are coming in our new mini catalog and celebration that's coming up in January. So this is my last Christmas project, you can guarantee, and everything after this, here, let me flip up to here. Everything after this project today is going to be new items from our mini catalog and celebration. So if you're not familiar with Stampin' Up, celebration is the most fun time of the year. And this year we get to do it twice. So take that, 2020. 2021 is going to be better because we have 2 celebrations, January and February, and then again in the summer. So celebration, you get freebies when you shop. And you are going to love some of these projects that are coming up. Let me tell you, if you love donkeys, you just wait. Cute donkeys are on the way. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little project tonight, our little mini milk carton. I am going to get to making all 24 of these. So I look forward to seeing you guys later, and I will take some pictures and share all these cuties with you when I'm all done. Merry Christmas. If I don't see any of you before now and then, I will be still on Facebook, so you'll see me there. I hope that you guys have the most amazing Christmas, and I am so thankful for all of you that have been with me throughout this year. I just am. I'm thankful for every one of you. So Merry Christmas. I'll see you again before the new year. I'll see you next Monday with something fun. So have a great night and enjoy Christmas to the best that we can in the way that 2020 has made us do it. So have a great night, everyone. Bye.